All right. Holy. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Arch Nemesis, what up with you? Adam, what's good with you? Wise guys, see you. Damn. Yo, we that early? I could name the people in the chat. Mav, I see you. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the little Reese shit in a little bit. I'm actually not even doing an intro, so actually I'm just reading YouTube comments. There's no intro today. Um, we're pretty much just kind of like gonna hop back into some of the stuff that I missed yesterday, and also like truth be told, I'm already up, and I was gonna watch like this 10. I was watching this 1090 Jake video, and I was like, why not just watch it on stream? So we're gonna kind of watch this on stream. We're gonna get into some of the stuff I missed yesterday, including the I ain't touched on the Lil Reese stuff, BG coming home, so we are here. So I know for the people who are in the UK, y'all got me at a good time. For the people who are on the East Coast, y'all probably still sleeping. You know what I mean? Even though shit, I was kind of sipping last night, but I still, I pretty much, I keep telling you, I get up 7 o'clock every day. I don't care what happens. Work, shift, live. What? Okay. You're at work. Okay, I feel you. You trucking? Joey Villegas, if you trucking, where you driving to? You know, I've only recently realized that a part of like pretty much everybody's audience, especially when it comes to YouTube, definitely podcasts, is like, like the trucking community, people who, they drive for a living or they're in their car for a living. And I don't know about y'all when it comes to me, like automatically as soon as I hop in a car, I'm instantly tired. So I'm instantly tired, about to fall asleep until like if I'm listening to music. If I'm listening to music, because like I mean, even though I love Future and I love all these artists, it's like I've heard these songs a million times, so it kind of gets repetitive. And then driving isn't the most fun thing. However, if I listen to a podcast, my mind becomes like kind of engaging, and it keeps me kind of attentive and awake. I don't know. So I don't know if that's the same thing with like truck drivers and everything. But good morning to y'all. Um, yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway, hustle. I see you. 6 a.m. in Cali, and y'all lit. Holy shit, you're in Dubai. But I'm reading YouTube right now. We're live on Rumble and on Twitch at the same time as well. So we are here. Scoop Bronson, thank you for the subscription. I'm not doing no music pre-stream today. We're literally kind of just gonna get into most of the stuff. Oh, Quan, you driving the truck too? Oh, okay. 6 a.m. in Vegas. It's 2 p.m. in London. Okay, all right. Y'all rocking. Okay, cool. Yo, I'm gonna kind of get into this. I don't even know if I did a good job of it yesterday. Actually, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on like last night. In the sense of I didn't know the whole situation. Obviously, I hit up Jake and I hit up a couple of people. Facts kind of came on trying to explain what the hell was going on. I just don't know. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of like I was watching a little bit of it like just now. I kind of got like a better handle, especially this 1090 Jake shit. So we're gonna start there and kind of figure out what it is. So I want to give a little context and pretext, and yes, I'm gonna get to all the chats and salute to all the people I'm subscribing. I think I just finally got and understood what the hell's happening. So there's Jake got locked up. We all know that Jake is like a very popular, obviously YouTuber at this point. Like he pretty much talks about, other people who either been in the streets and got cases, and he usually kind of gives people a synopsis if they've snitched or not. Clearly that matters because it could probably help or kill a career when it comes to, obviously like Boston Richie, like that should probably hurt, but shit, even Young and Ace, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if he had said, there was a whole thing with Young and Ace. Young and Ace was wilding so much. My boy Young and Ace just showed his whole paperwork with his social security on it. Niggas signed him up for the army. So, but Jake came out and was like, nah, he ain't snitch actually. So Jake actually is like such an important figure in music. And I know where this kind of goes because I remember when everybody felt they needed my approval, whether really they should or not. And that usually goes with everybody trying to be a friend, people trying to like, trying to corrupt you just being like completely autonomous, but also the people who can't become friends with you, they're probably gonna hate you. So Jake's in that position right now, and I think I'm not gonna say everything he's dealing with is because of that, but it's probably gonna be a large part of why you're gonna see Jake in some of these type of situations. Anyway, apparently when he was locked up, there was a situation where an inmate hit him with like something, right? But it was in front of a CO. Now, I've been trying to get a handle on the situation. Apparently, he's saying that this is the equivalent of someone doing something to you in front of the cops. But then people are trying to call him out on some hypocrisy stuff to say, yo, well, ain't you the same dude that says it don't matter what, if you put a name in the mix, you're telling. So apparently he wrote a grievance. I don't know what that is. We're going to kind of get an understanding of what that is. And I guess the grievance may have been, I don't know, I guess it would have to be against the officers or something like that. But apparently he put in the thing in a handwritten, like submission that inmate whatever hit him, right? And now that it's coming to light, people are trying to see if he's going to hold himself to those standards. And I don't know, this whole conversation is happening. This is kind of what happened on live yesterday. So I'm just kind of go watch it with y'all, all right? By the way, top of the morning for everybody who's here. Good morning. But let's get into it.
Oh, I can't see it, but if you send it to me, I could add you on here for sure. You said you follow my nigga King AK-47? Let me add him on here, man. See what he got. Follow AK. AK, hop on here, man. And I need your perspective, bro.
And I know can't nobody in Cali say nothing because Greedo's fine, right? Yo.
Man, what the fuck going on, man? Hey, Rebo, what up, Jake, bro?
What up, nigga?
You know my deal going hard, nigga. What's going on?
What you in the dark?
Huh? I'm outside. Big ass. We ain't gonna say too much though, but
yeah, don't do that. What's up though?
Man, what the fuck going on? Nigga talking about your boy, Jake. I'm like, man, what happened, man?
They trying again, bro. They trying again. They keep trying to politic me out the situation.
No, what happened though? Like they talk about you wrote a grievance or some shit?
Yeah, I wrote a grievance in prison on some shit that happened when I got fired up, and the police beat the fuck out of everybody in the situation.
Now I know the difference between the grievance. Niggas in jail write grievances all the time, man, and COs ain't giving me shit whoopty whoop. But what did you say to that motherfucker though?
I said, dude fired me up. They took us to the back.
Wait, you said
the police
his
said,
name?
Huh?
You said his name?
Yeah, I wrote everything that was in the DR that I had. Everything in there.
You said dude fired you up to what?
Dude fired me up, and then the police beat the fuck out of everybody in the back room. But half of what they said happened was we all attacked each other when none of that shit happened. There was 4 people involved. Only one person did something. So dude crashed me in front of the COs. So they watched the whole thing go down. But then they try to say I hit him back with a fucking rock or a brick or whatever, and they try to say 2 other people did something that never happened. So we all got sentenced to this shit. We went to DR court. We all got 120 days of confinement, and then I wrote a grievance after, saying none of that shit happened.
Jake, man, you said his name, bro. You know what they about to say, bro.
What are they gonna say?
They gonna say you a rat, bro. You don't know this. You know this, bro.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna stand.
You said the nigga name.
So
wait,
you so you saying you can write a grievance, but if you don't mention the person in the grievance, then it ain't right.
How you gonna? All right. So if you get shot right in front of the police, you get shot, but then they put you. Mind you, who shot you? Just shot you in front of the police, right? But you catch a case off of this shit, and you appeal the case, and it says in the paperwork this dude shot you. So you repeat what's already written over here. They got this written already. He already got sentenced for this shit. So you repeat, I was shot by so-and-so in front of the fucking police, but then they said I did this, and I never did this. They already got him, sentenced him, watched the whole fucking thing. You just repeated what's in the initial statement. So if you read the DR, what I said in the grievance is in the DR, except for when they said that I flipped this dude and then this one flipped the other one.
No, I see what you said, but you really should have said I got hit in the head. I don't remember who the fuck hit me. You feel me?
They already watched this shit happen. So when the shit first happened, he already fired me up. When you go to confine, because you ain't never been to prison, right? Or you did?
I've been to jail.
When you go to prison, if you pop somebody, you go to prison, you go to confinement, you sit in AC confinement, which is like jail. You sit in there until you go to court, which is disciplinary court or whatever. Once you go there, they're going to say, all right, you good, you get out of confinement, or they find you guilty. We all already got found guilty. So a motherfucker ain't get fired up and say, oh, he just fired me up. No, you already did it in front of Troll. I didn't have to say shit. They cuffed us up, took us all to confinement. Mind you, 3 of us went to confinement off of what dude did. No one else did nothing. The 2 other ones that got picked up didn't do shit. One had a hole in his head because my brother popped him and the COs didn't see it. But because of what he did, all of us went down for the shit. So we all go to confinement. We all get hit with 120 days. And then I wrote a grievance to appeal the shit. But the fucking shit didn't do nothing. And then the COs gassed the fuck out of me.
So I know what you said. Basically, you said you ain't tell on the motherfucker you already got in trouble. Like, a lot of niggas be like, man, he hit me when they don't know.
Man, I got in trouble. We all already had got in trouble and all already had got sentenced to 120 days of confinement.
No,
oh, my bad. Sorry. I said I'm reading your chat in a Twitch chat. It's not pre-recorded. Like, I'm reading your chat. It's not pre-recorded. Like, this is the morning. Good morning.
Oh,
that's true. I thought we weren't supposed to put people names and shit, though. Even if it was true.
I'm filing a grievance on what's already a disciplinary report. So you have to put every fucking name in it. Otherwise, you're not even going to beat the grievance on the grounds that you didn't fill out the grievance properly. You got to put what CEOs was there, what captain was there, what dormant was in, all that.
Did you beat the grievance? You beat it?
Hell no, I didn't beat the fucking grievance. The CEOs came, tried to buck me on my food trays, wouldn't give me no food, and they gassed the fuck out of me. So I got hit with 60 more days off of that shit, and then ended up doing a whole 210. I didn't beat shit. I went to war with the police off of the grievance.
So basically, the grievance was for nothing.
It didn't help me.
So you couldn't have said, I just got a question. You know, I fuck with you, though. These motherfuckers did me talk about your boy this, your boy that. So if you couldn't have put, like, I got hit in the head, because I'm assuming you got hit in the head, right? You couldn't put, I got hit in the head. I can't remember what the fuck happened. All I know is I got hit in the head.
Man, I put exactly what was in the DR. What was in the DR is what I put. That was already in the DR. It was already sealed and done. We already got sentenced to the DR.
This shit crazy, man. Remo, man, you looking confused, man. What's your take on this, Remo?
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, let me add King AK in here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna press him harder than when I can't.
No, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, this is my boy right here. I fuck with Jay. I feel like saying a nigga name bogus as hell. But at the same time, it ain't like he told some shit that didn't happen, you know, that they didn't know. Like
this is why I don't even participate in any of those, like, litigation, like YouTuber street litigation of snitching. Like, listen, I'm looking at the demeanor from both of these dudes. Again, I don't think none of these guys, I don't even think that's telling, in my opinion, right? But I don't think what Boston Richie did is telling either. So, like, I'm all the way out of pain with it. But this is what I'm talking about with this street YouTube litigation of all this shit. I could tell from, this is King AK? Bro, he want to say, yo, Jake, you told. But he's dancing around it. Remo, I could tell Remo's like, all right, well, I can't say it. Let me call for backup. All I'm just saying is that, listen, and by the way, and they might think, they might respond to this and say, nah, we ain't think he told, we were just trying to think about it. But here's the thing too, though. The same type of, well, at the same time, when y'all using words like that, y'all are using phrases to say, y'all are trying to think about it other ways. You should extend the same thing to rappers too. You get what I mean? You should. Like, that's my whole thing. Have one standard. This is why I don't really care about the snitching stuff. There's not one standard, right? Because if this was a rapper we don't like, or a rapper that was fake, instantly, I guarantee all these guys who jumped off the porch. Snitch. Ain't no at the same time. Ain't no, well, I get it. There ain't none of that. Snitch. You get what I mean? So this is why I keep telling y'all I hate this whole, like, litigation of it. It just don't make sense to me, right? Because, again, you know, 1090 Jake, with all due respect, he's a beloved YouTuber. Everybody likes Jake. I like Jake. They like Jake. Jake is a respected YouTuber. When it comes to his situation, you're like, you know what I mean? But that's such a case with everything. Whack 100. Then Whack was like, yo, oh, okay. Whack's the first person to say he got to work. You ask him about a particular person who helped pay for like his daughter college fee. He's like, well, yo, listen. Matter of fact, he didn't. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So okay, I'm gonna just keep playing.
This snitching to me. If you get shot, they don't know who shoot you, and you say, hey, he shot me. You feel me? Now you getting them going with their investigation, and that leads to an arrest. But if the shit already happened and the police happened, I wouldn't have said no motherfucking name, though. I would have played like I said. Like, you feel me? Because that is still, in a way, cooperating in a way, though.
How do you appeal a case without saying any name?
Shit. And that's a big question on niggas appealing and see.
Well, that's what a grievance is. It's the equivalent of an appeal on the street. So how do you appeal something without putting anyone's name in it that was involved in the situation? So you telling me you're going to try to appeal? Because my homie that was just on here was there when it happened. Bro got a life sentence right now off a body. So right. He going to be able to appeal something without mentioning anybody, anyone that's involved. You have to cite what the fuck took place. No, now, for me, I got fucked over anyways. It didn't go through. Nothing happened. But nothing happened with dude either because he already got sentenced to what he already did. The man crashed out in front of the fucking police to get up out of the dorm so we didn't hit him up. So he pulled.
Bro, I heard dude say that.
By fucking hitting me with a brick in front of the police. And because he did that, they searched everyone else and 2 other people got picked up off of what he did.
Here's the question then. So do you regret making the grievance since it didn't even help in your favor? So it's kind of like pointless.
Man, I regretted writing the grievance the second I started getting bucked on food, bro. Motherfuckers don't even know I went through it with the police over the shit more than anything. The dude that fired me up was in the cell with my homie getting his food took. That wasn't nothing. I went through it with the COs about the shit. Because the COs are like, oh, now you want to fuck with us? I bet. So they throwing empty trays in my cell and shit, and then they fucking came through with the gas. Gassed the shit out of me. So it's like, what we talking about? I went through it with the COs more than anything. And you know what's crazy?
So, again, this is the classic case of and I think I brought it up last night. Again, last night's stream, I've been like really disorganized, but it's a classic case of the Rondo number 9 C-Day story, right? Like, these guys have already been convicted, right? They've already been convicted, but now they're appealing. Now, when they appeal, they're basically saying, well, according to the conviction, the other nigga really did it. I ain't do nothing. Now, I guess it's a little bit different, but basically, they never told on each other before the conviction, but in the appeal, or at least in this stage of like the court case, they're trying to leverage the fact that there's somebody else on the case, and they're saying, why don't y'all look into that other person more? Or how do you know it's not them and it's me? You know what I mean? Or it's not them by themselves, not both of us. No.
Crazy is I pointed out how the COs beat the same kid that fired me up. That's on his behalf. So now what? Oh, you snitched on the police? Like I said, I thought we couldn't do that.
So you gotta put the motherfucking name in the grievance though? I ain't think you had.
K-Dot 22. Why you think I'm like playing sides? You said, nah, he told, and you playing sides, Zach. It's cool when he snitch, but it's valid when he exposes black men. Nah, fuck that. Well, y'all keep asking like I'm an authority on it. By the way, even if this is snitching, I don't think of 1090 Jake any type of way otherwise. You know what I mean? I keep telling y'all, I still like Boston Richie. I still like all these guys if they made great music. So it's not really me to speak out. You name me the YouTubers who be saying they're street niggas covering this shit, because they got to speak out. It's not me. I don't want to get into because you know what I mean. I don't want to get into people saying Akademiks is telling who or not telling, but Akademiks is stamping who snitched and who don't. No, where all these gangster YouTubers at? To me, this only exposes them, because what seems to be happening more and more is that everybody don't have a solid standard. So I know y'all want me to call Jake out, but like, even if he did tell, I don't care. What the hell?
I have to put a motherfucking name in there.
And by the way, some people said Daytona Boy 386 says, "Yo, y'all really don't watch Jake's page. He really does call out every race." So,
I
mean, bro, you can put whatever the fuck you want to put. Either it's gonna work or it ain't gonna work.
Right.
In my case,
okay, and here's the thing too. Again, I don't want to keep pausing. I know y'all probably trying to just listen. All right, so he's reporting probably that the guards didn't do their job because they allowed in front of their face somebody else to hit him. I guess his argument is that I have to put who the hell hit me. Like I had to say who hit me, right? Like, by the way, the person who hit him already got punished for that, right? Also, he got punished even though he got hit. And somebody else got punished because I guess they retaliated for him. He says he has to put the name. I don't know if this is true, but it kind of goes to even, I don't know if I'm like cop and please or whatever, but it's like, some of y'all with the snitching stuff and how strict it is, it's like, could you tell the cops what happened in a self-defense case? Like, is that snitching? So if somebody comes to rob you, they got a gun, you pull out your gun and you shoot them, but they don't die, right? Like, obviously, if they did, I guess people just be like, it's not snitching, but say they don't die. Now, the police comes to you and be like, yo, well, why did you shoot this guy? For you not to get a charge, you're going to say, well, he had a gun. I saw that he was about to rob me or hurt me, and I used force to defend myself. Now, granted, the mere fact you're saying that, he's getting a case for attempted robbery, he getting a case for, I don't know, attempted, murder, whatever case he's getting, but he's getting a case because he tried to do something to you. Are you supposed to tell the police, oh, nah, he ain't do nothing? Because if you say one thing, he catches a charge. If you say nothing, you catch a charge.
It didn't work.
The grievance ain't
not wrote nothing, and it still wouldn't have worked.
The grievance ain't with the nigga that hit you, right? It's really with the COs and them putting you in the hole,
man.
Right?
It's the COs, bro, because the COs is the one that lied and said that I hit him, that I did some shit to him that never happened. The COs was the one that beat everybody. I never got beat because I had a hole in my head. I'm already bleeding. So they beat the fuck out of the kid that fired me up, and then they beat the fuck out of some random shit. So two motherfuckers got beat. Only one did something. I didn't get them. But I had to sit there with my hands cuffed behind my back, bleeding out my head, watching these two people get beat by the COs. But now, if a motherfucker say, oh, he beating this dude and that dude, if you black, nah, that's just on some fucking, we ain't gonna let nobody get beat. But, of course, me being me, no, he snitched. You snitching on the police now. The police beat an inmate, though. You snitching on the... But then you got the Kodak Black shit. The police torturing me in here. Now that ain't snitching. They're not supposed to touch you. So which one?
I was about to bring that up. Did you say Kodak was a snitch?
No. Kodak said I was a snitch for talking about his lyrics.
Oh, and then you brought up the grievance shit.
I said, all right, well, if talking about lyrics is snitching, is it snitching how you went and said that the police was doing this and that? I never said it was snitching. I just pointed out the fucking the hypocrisy and what the fuck he's saying.
Sis guy here
that ratted on the Bloods.
Is that for like protection?
Big Sandy. I didn't breaking down who the one is that largely on PC at this. Is that snitching? Want to be at that prison and you snitching? Writing a lawsuit the second you get to a prison saying that you getting beat by the COs because you don't want to be at that prison and you was allegedly on PC at this. Is that snitching? Is it snitching when you name drop the COs that are supposedly killing you slowly? Doing all type of shit towards you? Is that snitching? Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that ain't snitching. I know this ain't snitching, but one of these two things can actually result in somebody getting arrested, investigated, fucked up, right? Now, I wanted to interview Kodak to be a voice for the bros that's behind the wall that can't ask the questions that I was going to ask. Wasn't going to be no beef shit. Wasn't going to be no extra shit. But instead, you saying me talking about your lyrics on whose bitch got took is snitching. Nobody.
And you gonna have a lot of people.
Nobody was jacking that shit though. Nobody said Kodak's a rat. Everybody said, nah, you can't tell on the police.
Hey,
if they beating you in prison, you can't. That ain't telling on them.
We gonna
keep
it 100.
Beat somebody on the street and you record it and you get that cop fired and arrested. That ain't telling on the police. All right, so stand on that shit now.
Well, we gonna keep it 100. Like a lot of people don't like you because you white. Like, period.
Duh.
And they be waiting. A lot of motherfuckers be waiting on anything against you. But what I'm going to say is, if a motherfucker want to call you a rat, bruh, because you gave up a name, you kind of can't even get mad at them. Like, it is what it is, because a lot of people going to move by, man, we don't say names. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, if it happened, it happened. Shit, you feel me? You can't undo it, but don't get mad at motherfuckers, because they going to say, Jay, you always get on people's ass for when they make statements and say names and shit. Now, I understand what a grievance is, but a lot of these people don't. So it's like, shit, you kind of can't even get mad at the motherfucker.
I promise I'm not even the one that's mad. The ones that's mad is the ones that's looking at me still getting money. Them the ones that's mad. It's just like I told bro. They said that I snitched on the smoke shop. I never even worked at. Because somebody made a fake video like a year ago and motherfuckers is still talking about it. And that video been got deleted. When they was dropping kites on us.
All right. There's another video too. I guess it was on live again.
Oh, live. I'll add you. Let me see.
There's jailhouse lawyers. There's people in the box that can't get out of their own fucked up situation.
Brittany, bitch, thank you for the sub.
You can pay to write your grievance for you. Like a jailhouse lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That write grievances to get motherfuckers out. It's like you try to find a loophole.
So look.
Just so you feel me?
So the grievance shit is cool, but it's like, all right, what you say in the grievance is what matter?
To try to get about the situation, yeah, it matter. Because you got one chance, basically.
Nah, I'm saying, so if you name drop in the grievance, how you feel about that? Like, is that ratting to you?
I mean, if you name drop on a motherfucker that's invisible, someone that they don't know, or you bring a motherfucker into the situation, but if you just reading off your DR,
oh, Brittany, can't wait.
Which is a disciplinary report, and you're word for word and what your DR already says, then it's basically they already know that. Especially if the motherfucker.
Hey, listen, y'all could do a poll. I seen somebody on YouTube ask, y'all could do a poll. Do you believe that he cooperated? Let me hear what y'all think. You know, because I don't want y'all to think I'm overly defending him. I'm trying to be fair, but also y'all should know my disposition towards this whole thing. This is fucking stupid. You know what I mean? And also, I seen some people in the chat saying, "Yo, Aki was going dumb crazy or dumb hard on Gunna." And tell me if I'm being a hypocrite or call me out on this, right? Because y'all would know. The whole thing with Gunna was that my whole thing is that if y'all claim y'all hate snitches or y'all claim this and third and this is telling this and third, as long as y'all said Gunna cooperated, I don't care if you stop liking his music. I love his music more. I love cooperative music. That's my favorite type of music. Cooperative music hit different. I'm sorry. It do hit different. It do hit different when you could cooperate and then still make music about being tough. I love it. I love it. What the hell? I don't care. All I care, there was a point that y'all wasn't trying to say Gunna cooperated. That's I remember saying like, what the hell? No. Listen, I ain't say stop liking nigga music, but all of these niggas that done cooperated, give them the same scarlet S letter. But I'm not telling you to stop liking their music, just like Jake. I like Jake as a person. Even if this is cooperation, right? Now, if you ask me, and I'm pretty sure this is going to come out, and I guess y'all want me to make like an opinion on this, I would go by Jake's own words, because Jake seems to be the authority on it. If Jake is in a video saying, yo, if you in the interrogation, like, because I think this name thing, I think he may have said something to the extent at one point saying, yo, if you gave a name, you told. Remember that one time he came on Discord with us, and I was asking him a lot of questions trying to get clarity. If he was on that call and he said, yo, Ak, if you give a name to the police or you give a name to authorities, you told, well, technically he told. I'm sorry. Now, I don't mean I like him less, but technically that means he would tell. He tell. My thing with things like this is because it gets gray area-ish, right? It gets gray area-ish with this because I'm telling you, it's like the C-Day thing. Well, he's saying, well, it ain't really telling because people already faced their consequences. Nobody went to jail. So y'all could find, and I'm pretty sure y'all will find the audio of Jake himself explaining that if you do certain things, it don't matter. It's telling. And if that actually comes back to bite him in the sense of, yo, he said if you give a name, that's telling, and it's clear in black and white that he gave a name, So he told. Okay. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, Jay, come on over here to the telling side. We chilling over here. I ain't even tell you, but shit, I would. The hell? Come over here. It's me, Gunna, 6ix9ine. Like, well, actually, I ain't get the fully telling yet. So, nah, cooperation music's lit. And shit, here's the funny thing. Now, I know some of y'all have this one angle. I'm gonna get to it, but even if Jake is found to have told, I'm still gonna watch his video exposing the other niggas who got told. Sorry. Now, here's the truth about, like, I guess the angle that I see a lot of people trying to get to is like, yo, his videos, or him being the authority on the snitching shit, he has this power to kill a lot of these young black men career. And his word and his channel probably has affected a bunch of young black men career, from Spot God him to Boss Rich, whatever. Shouldn't he be held liable, or shouldn't he face some repercussion if he's just killing people's careers by calling them a snitch? So if he's a snitch, shouldn't, and to me, that power lies with the people. So if you watch Jake because you thought he wasn't a snitch, and say in this situation you now feel he is a snitch, don't watch it no more. But I'm pretty sure there's some people that watch him and said, Jake is an interesting and weird YouTuber a little bit, because part of his content is tied to his street rep, which is very interesting, right? So like his content, it actually hits harder because you feel, yo, he's been to these jails, he's a real nigga, he's a blood, everything that he's criticizing some of these rappers to be faking, he's actually that. So I guess if you find out he's not, or it's not as, like, you know, thorough, whatever, maybe it affects his content. I still think people just watch him just for the content, but who knows? I could be wrong on that too. Anyway, I'll play this. Fax, who, if you guys don't know, in Fax We Trust, he's actually one of our chat niggas in here. He actually joins this live, and I guess he tries to hold Jake to the fire. You tell me. By the way, I'm trying to see the poll. Yo, the boss Tizzle, his first chat ever in here. He says, yo, this is exactly what selective politicking is. By the way, on YouTube, start a poll. All right, come on.
Did it in front of the police. You see what I'm saying? Now, if the other person was just like a suspect and they don't know he did it, then it's different. But if you do it in front of the police seen you do it because you did a check-in stunt, then it's like the guards already know who did it. You feel me? He did it in front of the police.
Yo,
you feel me? So,
facts, I see you, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's how I look at it. Like, it'd be different if motherfucker patched 1090 up somewhere like in a blind spot, but he did it right in front of the officer station. So you saying though, basically, since the nigga did it in front of the COs, that he ain't really had no choice. They were already in the disciplinary report. So him saying that shit really don't make because you ain't gonna start the grievance until after you're sentenced anyways. So them boys they already got their DR time. Him and the other motherfucker, they had already got sentenced to be in the box to start the grievance. You get what I'm saying? So it isn't like if they gave dude 60 days for patching 1090 up, it isn't like since 1090 wrote a grievance.
Yo, Nuke 504, thank you for the $5. He says, yo, he basically saying what the CO is saying is right, which means he's cooperating, but it backfire on him. Okay. Only Drill got access to make polls? What the hell?
You know the chat niggas fuck with you, but I can't let that slide, bro. And K Frog, I respect what you do, bro, but y'all niggas just moving the goalposts, bro. The nigga said a name, nigga. Anytime you say a name, nigga, that's fucking ratting. Just because it's Jake, don't fucking move the goalposts, nigga. Don't say it would be okay if it's an invisible person, nigga. He still said a fucking.
You know what I like about Fax? Fax been one way. He's never, Fax been one way. Y'all remember when Fax said, like, I can't remember what he said. He said if the police pull him over and ask about, he said if his mama got shot, he would never talk to the cops. He's been one way. It looked like he's getting on this call to be like, nah. Yeah, we like Jake, but I'm going to keep it very fair. I guess that's what he's trying to do. By the way, Unspoken Crime Murders. What's up with you? Actually, I've seen your channel. I think I've seen your channel. You got a fire channel. Let me click on your channel. He says a grievance is not snitching, but snitching in a grievance is snitching. That's like a paradoxical statement. He says a grievance isn't. Never mind. He says a grievance isn't snitching, but snitching in the grievance is snitching. Okay. All right.
Name, bro. Why are you saying that it's okay because that's your friend, nigga?
So look at if 1090 didn't write a grievance, if 1090 didn't write a grievance, right? Was Buddy already? Did they already know Buddy did it? If 1090 didn't write the grievance?
Cool. Yes, they knew that he did it because he did it in front of them. But it don't matter. He still said a name, nigga. What are you talking about?
How do you write the grievance,
bro? You don't. Gotta say a name, bro. Jake, I've been locked up.
Oh, unspoken crime murders. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I love your channel. Real talk. Love your channel.
3 times, bro. You don't gotta mention a nigga name in a grievance, bro.
What prison was you in where you don't have to mention what took place to write a grievance?
Bro, you don't. I was on the island, nigga. I was on the island 3 times, bro, and I went to grievance.
You write the grievance in the island?
I never mentioned the name. I never mentioned not one name, bro.
That shit probably different in Florida, then.
It's not different. Once you mention the name, nigga, that is ratting. Nigga, it don't matter if it's a grievance or whatever, bro. Why niggas moving the goalpost because it's Jake? And I fuck with you, Jake. But right is right and wrong is wrong.
I'm gonna be 100. I ain't moving the goalpost because it's Jake at all.
Bro, you just said
that shit was wrong. If I felt like that shit was wrong, I'd say it regardless who the fuck it was. You feel me? It's just the fact that you gotta look at how it went down. As if
no, Frog. Listen, bro. You just said
they already put that man in confinement because the other dude patched him up.
Bro,
I
get it, bro, but you still don't supposed to say a name, nigga. That's like you getting shot in front. Listen, bro, that's like you getting a nigga getting shot in front of the police, nigga. And then the police ask you who did it, nigga, and you say that the nigga did it, nigga. That's still snitching.
No, it ain't shot in front of the police, and then the police writes who did it.
No,
that's what
that is like that.
Jake, you still said who did it, bro. What are you talking about?
Who did it? Because they already booked who did it and said who did it. And then
bro, you say the police can say who did it.
That's what that's like. That's like
listen, bro.
In front of the police. And they
okay, Talia, thank you for the 5. He says, a grievance is self-snitch paperwork. It's like going to the DT. Okay, y'all talking some jail lingo. I'm not a jail guy. What the fuck is a DT? Is it detective? What's a DT? It's like going to the DT and telling. Or downtown? What the fuck does that mean? It's worse than snitching in jail, Ak. Ak, we gonna cut you off. He said what? He says it's like going to the... What the fuck? What the fuck is DT? Wait. So hold on. You can't... You could tell... Okay, say I'm locked up and the COs are mistreating me. I could say that they're workers, right? And are the CO cops? High Speed says, a grievance is like writing the teacher a note about a student that's telling. Wait, what? Wait, what? All right, y'all are confusing me now.
Bro, listen, bro.
They got him, and then they sentenced him, and then you have to appeal your paperwork. So you think you finna file appeal on a shooting case where you got popped in front of the police without mentioning the dude that popped you?
Bro, listen, bro. You don't gotta mention the name. Yo, Jake, listen, bro. You don't got any time.
You have to mention what took place.
John Reyes says this is our white privilege. Why do you think this is white privilege?
Yo, Jake, wait. You said Boston Richie was a rap because he mentioned a nigga that wasn't.
Boston Richie's dick. Is that what it is?
No, I'm not. It's not about sucking Boston Richie dick. Bro, I don't give a fuck about Boston Richie. I'm just saying, anytime you say a name is ratting, nigga, what are you talking about? You're moving the goalpost, Jake. You do this shit. Jake, you do this, Jake. Like, Jake, I fuck with you, bro. Jake, you do this. You do this.
Pop me in front of the police, and they got 3 of us putting.
You didn't have to mention the nigga name. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, facts so mad. I think he just did the hard ER on that.
You didn't have to mention the nigga name.
That booked you in the grievance.
Jake, didn't have to mention the nigga name.
A grievance.
That's exactly what you're showing. Right. Yeah, that's just a grievance.
Yo, Jake, all right, so you telling me that you had to mention his name. So you telling me that you had to mention his name.
Well, you have to mention everything that's in the DR.
Yo, bro, since when niggas... Yo, Jake, since when do niggas listen to police, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Since when niggas abide by police rules, bro?
You go in
Jake,
front of the CR court where they got one captain, they got classification, they got
the
officers.
thing that you said,
That's who you going up in front of.
I get what you're saying, but the thing that you said that drew the flag, bro, was when you said my niggas is not mad at me for it, bro. That's what you said, bro. You said my niggas is not mad at me for it.
Because bro said people gonna trip regardless. Not mine.
Of course your niggas is not going to trip. Jake, you the
people I
bag,
never
bro.
met that's in the comments with the private profiles, they can trip all they want. I
Jake,
don't
you
know
the bag, bro.
Trip on me in person.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. Right, bro? Who's talking, right?
Yeah, facts, bro.
All right. Say we in prison together, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And say we both get hemmed up in confinement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the blame by the COs. Now you back there on the house doing the 60 days when I already took the blame for it. Now you got to write a grievance to say you ain't had nothing to do with it, and you put my name in it. I already took the blame. Does that mean you police?
I'm not saying your name at all.
You get what I'm saying?
not saying your
like
name.
Because it's a grievance.
I'm not
y'all
saying
are looking
your
at
name.
it.
Y'all
No, but
saying it.
Everyone's
Listen,
looking
bro,
at it
Frog,
like everyone's
Frog,
looking at it like it's a police report.
Listen, Frog. Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all, you saying it like you gotta.
Yo, you ever think that this whole snitching conversation is like battle of the super gangsters? It's like, yo, who could get the most gangster? Like, one dude is gonna be like, okay, well, all right, well, yeah, I definitely don't agree with telling, but if you already told on yourself, I could mention the fact that you told on yourself. And then the other guy who's even more of a gangster says, nah, even if you tell on yourself, I'm still not telling on you, tell it on yourself. And then another thing is going to be like, I'm not even writing a statement, period. Then the other super gangster is going to be like, I don't write grievances. It's like, it just gets, you just keep looking up the super gangster list to be like, damn, you motherfuckers just keep out gangstering each other.
Mention a nigga name. You do not have to mention a nigga name.
No. Listen. You don't.
Joe and Gems, he says this shit is confusing. You're damn right. Yo, and then he also says, yo, actually, Bo Thomas says, yo, if Boston Richie snitch levels are 6.8, Jake is at 8.3. And Talia says, look at every Chicago nigga in jail after they fight. They say they have nothing to say. Huh. That's a good point. Let me go to a flashback.